Twitch still hasn't fixed its racist emote problem. I'm assuming this is it, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. And it's CmonBruh. Why am I not surprised? Okay, let's see here. During a recent stream hosted by prominent leftist streamer Hassan Piker, a familiar scene unfolded. He was talking about 1985 trip Bernie Sanders took to Nicaragua, and his Twitch chat started spamming the CmonBruh emote, an image of a skeptical-looking man. Okay, let's go all the way down here. What is this? Okay, so I remember this clip, right? And like, where's the, okay, just a second. We'll watch the clip real quick.
Can someone with Nightbot access ban CmonBruh? If I see this fucking emote one more time in my goddamn chat, dude, and TriHex too, and TriHard too, I'm banning them. You fucked up.
Banning TriHex, dude.
CmonBruh.
You just get right down to the source of it. Not even TriHard, just TriHex.
I was gone. You fucking idiots. You absolute fucking morons. God damn it, I hate you so much when you do this shit, chat. I hate it so fucking much. You're like 12 years old. Oh, he said Nicaragua! It sounds like that bad word! It sounds like that bad word! Fucking idiots, dude. Holy shit. Mods, can someone...
Okay. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Like, everybody knows it's fucking annoying. Like, that's why I banned it, right? Now, like, what is Twitch's response? What is Kotaku's state on this? So where's the what does this have to do with me? World of Warcraft streamer Asmongold recently found himself in a similar situation while fighting ape enemies in the beta for WoW Classic. I'm not supposed to have any racism in my channel, he said. Whenever I say gorilla and people put TriHard, they're obviously saying that black people are gorillas. Everyone knows that. It's obvious. Obviously, we can't let that happen. Sorry to say, but there it is. Let's not beat around the bush here. Let's see. Where is this? Send more global emotes depicting black people a lot more, preferably all at once. That way it won't be as easy for toxic viewers to weaponize individual emotes and take control of their connotations. However, the company has not done this. In the meantime, nearly every global emote of a black person and many others of various people of color has taken on a double meaning that stands to taint it for the people that might otherwise use it legitimately. Well, why is that? Let's talk about why that is. Do we want to get into the psychology of emotes here? Emotes are generally used to depict emotions. And if the emotion, there's not an emotion that TriHard is associated with. So that way, it leaves it open to interpretation as to what that emote actually stands for. So, for example, Fivehead stands for an emotion, right? Or it depicts something. It depicts somebody trying to say something smart to make themselves sound smart. Forehead is a dumb thing to say. Threehead is somebody who's like a European that you don't like. There's a lot of different examples of this. So let's see. So you have that right there. Pepe hands. That's crying. It's obvious. It's self-evident what that emote is supposed to depict. Kekona. Kekona is an example of the opposite. Kekona is just a fucking picture of a redneck. Basically, I don't even know what the hell was it. Kekona. Like, let me see if I can find an image of Kekona. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Here's Kekona right here. This is just a picture of a random guy that looks like a southern redneck. Okay? Like, there's no context behind this picture. This picture is not depicting any emotion at all. It's just a picture of a guy that people think is a redneck. That's it. Another example of this. Let's talk about the other emotes that people use. MingLee. MingLee is kind of a happy face, right? But people already use another emote for this happy face. They use lol. So because MingLee isn't usually used as a emote to depict being happy or excited, people look at a secondary meaning for the emote, because the emote does not necessarily denote, that's a little bit confusing to say, does not necessarily imply the emotion that it's intended to convey in the same way that lol does. So Let's look at another one. Where are some more emotes? ANELE. ANELE emote. Yeah, look at this right here. What does this emote convey? What emotion does this emote convey? Nothing. There's no emotion that this emote conveys at all. It's just simply an emote that people use to depict whenever somebody says bomb or something like that, because it looks like a Muslim with a turban on. Right? Let's just, as I said, let's get this out in the open. That's what it is. Right? All of the emotes, and TriHard is like, I feel like there is a way to use TriHard that isn't racist. And Asmongold and I had a conversation about this, and he likened it to, like, you know, whenever the Kool-Aid man busts in the door, he's like, oh yeah? It's like, yeah, what up? Right? But people don't use it that way, because they already use other emotes like that, and it's like, hey guys, instead. You know? And even the CmonBruh emote is used to depict denote an emotion. Even though that emotion is like, you know, feigned racism, it's the same thing. Alright guys, let's go over there, and let's get this started. Let's go over here. Feels bad you wasted this good song on some political garbage. Don't worry, it'll come up again. I had the same playlist every single day. Ayaya is a good example. It's a double standard. It's not. I mean, and the triggered emote is, I mean, like, well, the triggered emote, it is what it is. It's an angry girl, right? And it's an angry girl with blue hair. So people that are, they see like SJWs with, like, weirdly colored hair, getting mad about stuff. It's easy to put two and two together and say the triggered emote is an SJW girl who's mad about something, right? That's what it is. And you look at the other emotes that people use regularly, like Kappa. Kappa is, I think, the exception, because Kappa, and I never really understood Kappa either. Kappa is not self-evident as to, like, what the emote denotes, right? It doesn't denote sarcasm clearly. It's just, like, implied based off of knowing Twitch culture. And I never really understood what Kappa meant to begin with. But you look at Whatface. Whatface is a guy like, what the fuck, right? So it's very, very evident and clear how users are supposed to use that emote. The problem with these other emotes is very simple. There's no clear usage of the emote, so people create a usage that is often racist, because they don't know how else they can associate that emote with anything else besides the user's, or sorry, the emote person's face. I mean, I've actually never thought of it like this, but it's actually, let's kill these mobs. Actually, why? Why would we even kill these mobs? Just go inside, kill the mobs outside. I'm stupid. Let's go. Withered Warrior. Great, I finally got my endgame NPC. Let's go. This isn't correct. Wait, what is this here? It's not racist. The joke is that the streamer has said something racist whenever they haven't. Well, you're right. You're right. But the idea also, there's also like a separate connotation of black people being overly offended by racism that I think people use with CmonBruh as well, right? It's like an implicit assumption, and that's just, these are all like my opinions. True? I know this is my opinion. This is my opinion of the way people use the emotes, right? And I don't think that I'm wrong. Let's pull these mobs. You know what? After this, just go ahead and use the eye and pull a bunch of mobs at Room Door. Let's see how this is going to work for, like, AoEing them down the same way that we were doing before. Okay, I think you're right. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. This is just, like, as I said, my observed experience from, like, watching, Twitch evolve over the years. Usually it's white SJW people being offended for black people. Well, I don't think there's anybody who's, like, saying that you should be offended for other people or not. This is not a discussion as to whether the actual things themselves are valid or not. This is a discussion as to how those things manifest themselves on Twitch and how people use the emotes on Twitch to represent those manifestations, right? That's what it's about. And it's simple to me. Like, I don't know, like, I can't... Okay, is he gonna pull these mobs? Yeah, you need to make sure you pull them, man. Lock it out. Yeah. Perfect song. Yeah, of course. Alright, yeah, make sure you pull them, man. We're gonna pull these guys right here.